The game is that the best you can do is really about fun negotiations. And you might be buying or selling items. This game has a really fun theme, science fiction feature elements that are kind of quirky, and the artwork is really nice. And so there's 8 items in the game. The little icons are on the side of the box as well. I guess you could zoom in here, I'll show you. So the blue ones are supply ones, red is demand. So if you have a blue supply, you'd be trying to sell something. If you have a demand card, you may want to be buying an item. So what's on the market, or what type of markets do we have? We have shrink ray guns, robo-dogs, alternate identities, anti-gravity boots, flying cars, time machines, teleporters, and alien chess. Okay, so those are the different types of items that might come up. So I'm going to take just one as an example. I'm going to pick the robo-dog. And now what happens is we'll have multiple players, and you don't know what numerical value they'll have on their card, but let's break these out. So someone who's has one of these items in their card, a blue supply card, they're going to want to sell a robo-dog. Now the crowd won't know the value that person has. So you're only going to have one of these items. So let's say I have a high value. I'm going to try to sell it, but I need to get 70 units at least otherwise I'm going to lose money on this deal. So I need to sell it for more than that. If I get a lower card, it's a lot easier for me to make money. Basically, I have a good source of dogs. On the flip side, you need to find a partner. So someone else out there will say, I'm looking to buy one, but they have a different value. So they have an upper limit, basically. Otherwise, they're going to lose money. So in this case, pick a high one again. This person, if they had this in their hand, they want to buy a robo-dog, but they need to do it for less than $250. Otherwise, they won't make any money on the deal. So what happens is, you might actually even have multiple robo-dogs into your set. You have 7 cards, so you might have, you can pick whichever one is to your advantage. So let's just pick one of these, right? So maybe someone they're selling robo-dogs, and their secret unit is they need to sell it for more than 50. And after a few negotiations, they come to a deal. Someone needs to buy for less than 190 proposes they'll buy it for 100, for instance. It's in between. There's an assumption that you'll have they'll come to an agreement with a number that's in between these two. So there's a lot of basically negotiations. Someone might even ask, is that the best you can do? And in the end, let's say these two are the 2 cards that were used in the negotiation, and they settle on a deal. They have no idea what the other person has, but the number for this is going to be between the number of the deal is going to be between these two. So hopefully you can see that. So this person will get their first set of money. It was, let's say they settled on $100. This person needed to sell it for more than 50. He sold it for 100. He gets 50 bucks or 50 units. This person needed to buy it for less than this, and he or she just gained $90 or units. So again, the currency in this is really awesome. This kind of transparency plastic is just fun to hold on to. So in this case, they both won in a sense. They both got money, but this person got less money than this other person. You could say maybe this person won because they're closer to the end goal. But that's basically how each hand goes. And so you keep doing this. Every time you settle on a deal and you give up a card, you go ahead and you pick up a new one from the pile. So you always have 7 in your hand. And that's the basics of this game.